Okay, I think this thing is on. If it's on, I think this oh, I hear me. If I shouldn't hear me. There, I get rid of me. All right, I think we're good now. Get back to the screen. All right, I hear you. What? We hear you? Okay, as long as you're not hearing an echo now. And we should be good, loud and clear. Excellent, thank you, and welcome everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. Glad to have you guys on board tonight. And of course, you've seen the picture that was up there, and then of course I switched it just a tiny bit, which was actually 1 hour later. That is Kilauea that we're looking at on the screen. That's not live right now, but that was from earlier in the day, and you can actually see the time on there. Hawaii time, 5:46 a.m. Is when this particular picture was taken. So all cool, all good. We like it. Kilauea is fixing itself up. It's got lava back. The lava workers are working. Anyway, before we get into things, welcome to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, Paul Zilla, and C&D Boy. They're all here doing their wonderful stuff. Good to have you guys on board. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Paul Zilla, me. Yeah, that's it. You, and the other wonderful mods, and we might have a few more hiding in the background. You never know. Anyway, welcome to the mods. Welcome to all of you good people. Quick, gentle reminder: if you see on the top of your chat box, top chat or live chat, that means the stream that you're watching is in progress and it is live. You can participate all you need to. We enjoy it and love having the lava family all together. If it does happen to say top chat replay or live chat replay, just remember that stream is already finished. Those people that are in the chat box would have already gone home, and you can no longer actually interact with them because they're not there. However, if you do happen to see down below, you'll notice the comment section will be open then, and that means you can make regular comments like on any other video that you see here on YouTube. And I do try to get back to people. I'm still working on catching up. There's always lots and lots of comments, so it is a little bit slow in coming, but I do try to get back to everyone. So anyway, welcome to everyone here. Before I start saying hi, let's take a quick peruse around the volcanoes, and I'm actually going to, I think, refresh this one. We'll get rid of the banner, and we'll just see what this looks like right now at a much different time of the day and a little bit on the smoky side. So that's what we're seeing there. We popped over to see what this looks like, and we have a lot more lava. It's actually dropping again just a little bit, but it was up right over the edges earlier. And this particular picture, of course, is from 11:06 Hawaii time, and if we do the picture now, you can see it has receded a little bit more, but it's still certainly a lot more lava in there than it had before. The other thing, though, if you notice around the edges, you can definitely see that the back area here has sunk down as well. That wasn't so prominent the other day, so now that you can actually see it, it really does look like it's gone down quite a ways. And of course, here's our thermal map. This one was from, again, 5:42 a.m. Hawaii time, and that looked pretty awesome. We do see the extra little batch out here, and that's kind of odd. I mean, we're seeing it there, but we've seen that the whole area in the back here is kind of looking like it's decreased, and this area definitely looks like it had new flow going on to it. So this was all lit up in the earlier times. I did have a couple other shots of that, but I didn't bother to keep them. So we'll refresh that, and we'll see what it looks like now. And there you can see it's already cooled in the back area here, and our funky, what is that? A chicken or a rooster or a crow? Or look at that, almost looks like a hawk beak in there with an eyeball and some eyebrow feathers. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and that's not a funny looking worm. But we do see that there is hot magma there, which is pretty awesome. And a wolf. Yeah, you know, it could be a wolf laying his ears back. Definitely. A possibility. Cardinal? Maybe. I don't know. I'm more inclined on the wolf, but I don't know. It's got an awful thick throat area. Anyway, we'll leave it alone. It's Pele. Yeah, sure. Not in, yeah, it could be. We'll leave it alone. Anyway, let's just have a quick peek here, and I think I got to refresh this one. And this is our map for the earthquakes that are happening, and of course there's the entire Hawaiian island chain, and we zoom in a little bit, and you can see it'll populate in a second or so. There we go. And you can see there's nothing super new here and nothing super big in this cluster. It continues to do its thing. Quiet out here at Loihi Seamound, and looking at Mauna Loa, we don't see much over there. That's not much shaken anyway. And we see a couple little guys here, 2.5, 2.1 depth, 1 mile on that one and 5.8 miles on that one. So I'm not sure what that's about, but let's zoom into Kilauea area and have a quick look. It's a woody woodpecker. Okay, Kim Rowdenbush, that could be. I didn't hear it go. Oh, never mind. I don't know if you. Yeah, maybe you do know that. Okay. Anyway, a lot of old quakes and no new quakes. What does that mean? Well, quakes are gone, the lava come back. How about that? Some kind of weird coincidence. Anyway, in here, of course, we have other options on this map where you can go take a look at the other cameras if you like, and those are viewable by clicking on them. You can see what's going on around the edges and that kind of thing. So that's always cool. And you also have gas metering as well as GPS, tilt meters, and tremor charts or seismometers, if you will. So you guys can play with that if you like going there. Again, that's Hawaii Maps, and Paul Zilla did bring up that link, which is great. Thank you, Paul, and appreciate that. And on that note, I think we're good in Hawaii for right now. So that does leave us with a little bit more lava, and I'm happy about that. Let's see if the next picture is a little less smoke and a little bit better view. But it should show up really, really nicely tonight. Once the sun goes down, it'll start glowing again. And hopefully we'll get some more lava in there. That would be nice to see the level rise a little bit more. So awesome stuff. And let's see, let's go around the world and see where the other volcanoes are. Fuego is offline right now, I think. Yeah, Fuego is still offline. Popocatépetl is unfortunately in Mexico is having some cloud problems. Let's take a look at the other side. Same thing, cloud problems. So we're not looking at Popocatépetl tonight. Let's pop over here, and here we have Merapi. Merapi was fairly active last night again, and has just simmered down this morning. Hopefully it'll do it again this morning yet, and which is their time. It's 7:03 a.m. there, and hopefully we'll be able to see something that is going on. So maybe they're fixing the Fuego cam. Oh, that would be so nice, Paulzilla. I would really be happy about that. Put a big dish on there and point it at the cell site or wherever their carrier is for the signal. You know, it'd be cool to do that. Anyway, just me thinking. Okay, never mind. Anyway, Merapi, so last night, yeah, it was throwing off a whole bunch more lava, and it was lighting up quite well. Unfortunately, I didn't get any screenshots. Let's move on to Semeru. And Semeru did have the same little light up top there as it did yesterday, and we didn't see anything in it, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Actually, let me see if I can. I'm going to go check something here for a second. Just give me a sec. Maybe we can look at what it looked like here. Yeah, we can a little bit, I think. Okay, actually we can back that one up for there. That's what it was looking like at Merapi. So it was doing that, and that's roughly at what time was it? 11 p.m. their time there. So that's about when that was happening, and that's pretty awesome. If we move a little bit further in time, we can see still kind of the same thing. 1:30 a.m. still had quite a bit of that going on. If we move further down, time-wise, 3:50 a.m. you can see still doing its thing. And as we move further on in the wee hours of the morning, 5:09 a.m., you can see a little bit coming out in both pictures here. So pretty cool. This one looks a little odd, almost looks like snow up there. That's not the same volcano, is it? No, it's gotta be. That's weird. That looks weird. It really does. Oh, hang on, that's in black and white, that's why. That's gonna change color. Okay, never mind. But that is pretty awesome, and we'll put that back to live so we see what it is doing right now. There you go. And Semeru was kind of the same thing. We can go back and where are we here? Semeru, where are you? This guy. So if we go back a ways, we can see that little light was on way back when. There we go. During the night, and that is about 3:30. So it's been about the same all the way along. It really hasn't changed. So that's what we've seen all night, I guess, for the most part. Some of the other shots that I was looking at show a little tiny bit of lava flowing out, but nothing that is worthy of capture, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, let's carry on to the next one. I'm going to put that one back to live so we see what it looks like right now. We did have a look at Hawaii already, so let's pop over to no, not there. How about there? I gotta switch those around. Ta'al. It's a Ta'al order. So now Taal has been doing some cooking, and I think it's pretty neat stuff with what it's doing. So um, it had a little mini eruption. I guess it was 2 days ago now, according to Geology Hub, and it was temperature is somewhere 300 degrees Fahrenheit, or 200 and some degrees Celsius. It was cooking off anyway, and hence the reason for the steam, which is it's pretty hot water coming out of there. So you wouldn't want to be close by, but they had some mini explosions. Basically, what's happening is you have a little fissure, tiny bit of water gets down inside somehow towards the magma, hits that magma. The top somehow isn't as wide as where the bottom is. And of course, you get this rapid expansion as the water turns to steam, and it's very rapid, very quick, and will cause an explosion. So these multiple explosions that we hear, boom, 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 kind of thing at some of these eruptions, that's what is happening. We've got water intruding into the magma chamber. So if that's what happens here again, this thing could be volatile and blow big time, unless it cooks off all the water beforehand. So hard to say what it could do. Superheated, I don't know. Anything is possible. And let's go have a look at, see if we still have steam. Yeah, we still got steam at Jellystone. So for anyone who wants to take a look at that, Yellowstone, type of the word Yellowstone or Jellystone, either or, it'll bring up the link for this site. And they do pan the camera around and look at the different vents, but their main thing, of course, is Old Faithful, the geyser. So they try to hit it. I guess it goes off about every 90 minutes. I'm not sure where in the cycle it is right now. So it is, somebody want to check, they can figure that out. Anyway, cruising around a bit more. Let's see, we went to Taal. Yeah, we got that one already. Semaru. No, not Semaru. Sakurajima in Japan. And it is smoking, and that's kind of interesting to see. It's off-gassing. Maybe we will see some other material popping up there soon. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I need to take a quick drink, and then I'm going to say hi to everyone. I should get that Pepsi commercial on there where you can hear them opening the bottle and then pouring it into a glass and then gluk, 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 gluk. I should get that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Play that while I'm doing it. While I'm drinking it. Anyway, what potential, a start of an eruption? Perhaps Tetra, we don't know. Usually when things start off-gassing a whole bunch, when they weren't before, that's usually a sign of something. Anyway, one more volcano that we're going to visit, and then I'm going to say hi to everyone, and of course it's what we consider our home volcano here, and of course it's kind of a blue screen, but we will get something a little bit better there. So there we go. Anyway, that's our wonderful Ragnar, and I'm going to say hi to everyone. So Aurelio Perez is here. One Fish made it. Linda Schoof, Christopher, Sarah Miles, Suzette is back, or Susie. is back. Edith NZ, welcome. Linda Schoof, Frosty username. Billy Bob Joe, let's see, Sharon Rowland, Rasterum is here. Welcome all of you. Did I say Linda Schoof? Tetra is here. Welcome. Going up some more to see who else made it in. Kate, of course. Sarah Miles is here. And going up some more to Aurelio Perez. Welcome. Sharon Rowland, Kim Raudenbush, of course, made it in. And good to see you, Kim. Evil is forbidden. Okay, good. Welcome. And fancy username. Welcome back, Christopher. Let's see, who else got in here? A lot of the same people talking a lot, which is good. We like that. Encourage chat amongst the people. Everybody says hi to everybody. And going up the list here, Mark LaBarbecue, welcome back. Sarah Miles, I think I might have said you already there. Robert Frary, a Dodger, welcome you guys. And going up some more, and I'm probably missing a whole bunch. Kevin Haynes, welcome back. Kate, I think I got you there. And boy, all the same names again. Boy, you guys talk a lot. Ron Davidson, welcome. Grandma B is also here. Judy L, welcome. What is it? Proving Litlun, welcome. And let's see, who else did I miss in here? And if I did miss you, I do apologize. I try to say hi to everyone. Alan Coker is here. Good to see Alan. And going up some more. Oh, I don't see more names. Everybody's the same. Okay, I'm at the top. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm sure there's more down there. EC is in the house. Welcome, EC. And how many people we got? 83. Lookin' Simone, welcome. And let's see, Liz Markman Moyler also made it in. Welcome. And let's see, did I miss anybody? No, nobody else. Anyway, yeah, so Ragnar has been quiet for us, right? And remember I was saying that there's been you know, like we had reports of snow inside the crater, and I do have some shots here, just a couple of them, of a drone flying over, and there's the crater from one angle, and you can definitely see quite a bit of snow inside there. Over on the left-hand side, you can see that really, really reddish material, so iron oxides of some sort. But you do see snow sitting down fairly low when you're looking at this shot, although it is still smoking quite a bit from the edges. And if we go onto this side, this is swinging around kind of from the east looking west kind of thing. And again, you can see how much snow is actually already sitting inside the cone. So the cone, the bottom of the cone is cooled off, and the inside of that cone is fairly cool, yet our walls of the cone are probably still quite warm, and they may still have some kind of a attachment to the hot lava underneath somehow. So if we kind of, you know, have it like underneath, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then what we're seeing, it's off gassing, right? So normal, let's put that on thick. Okay, there we go. The other thing of interest in this picture is this hole right here. And remember we had that parasitic looking vent that we always were looking at. And I've seen this hole now on several other flyby videos, and I'm thinking that's where it finally decided to give up. That was a spot that was off-gassing quite a bit over the past little while, and it's now gone cold. So cold air got in there and did its thing along with the snow, and of course you can see the snow all on the inside here. So it is cooling off, you guys, and it is unfortunate, and not much we can do, but that is what it is. And we'll go back to this shot here, and that was at 1731, of course, and kind of lets you know what it looked like then. If we go back to live, it's very difficult to see it during the nighttime here. So if we get there, you see, that's why I was showing you footage from earlier, and we'll back it up another whatever that is, 6 hours 47 minutes back, so you can actually see it. And of course you see in there, you see the steam going across here. So things are cooling, and it continues to do what it does. Al Sanchez, welcome. Storm Chaser 1211 also here, as well as Michigan Rick. Welcome, you guys. Zazu, welcome. Pavel P also in the house. What's Pavel saying? If all goes well, I will visit Iceland in August. It is a cruise with a stop at in the north, and Reykjavik. Will probably stay in Reykjavik for a day or two after the cruise. Ah, well, Pavel, if that you got a day or two, then you can take one of the tour buses out. They're not as expensive, and they go to the parking lots, and then you can go wander. That'd be awesome. And I don't know what they charge for those tour buses, but they have them going from most hotels, so it would be worthy, and have a look at it. I think you'd enjoy if you had that time. Anyway, yeah, make sure you take a drone though if you're going. I want to see what's on the inside. You gotta fly it around in there. Fly it down into that hole. I need to figure that out. See if it is a really true parasitic vent. Investigate, please. I know, I'm asking a lot. All right, so while we're looking at that, let's go over and have a look at the harmonic tremor chart. And this is what we actually seen on there, and it was an upward swing, but not by much. And as we look here, we can see we've had a few jolts. I'm only seeing this one bigger earthquake in here, so there might have been some small ones, but nothing serious giving any big jolts. So seeing where everything is, I think this is going to just slowly meander back up and go back down. That's what I'm thinking. I did refresh this not too long ago. I'll do it again here just to see if I'm closer. Yeah, just moved up a tiny bit. So that's kind of where that is at. And if we pop over to the earthquake map, we can have a quick look at those, and that's it here. Pull that down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and of course I have it set for 4 days. We'll start up here in the north real quick to take a look, and as we zoom in, most of this stuff is getting a little bit old, probably yesterday's, and today being the 31st, yeah, that one is yesterday's. And interesting though, we did have a few more out here in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not sure if, you know, it's a whole continent type shift or something. Depth 2 kilometers, 0.3. You know, these are fairly shallow. Again, 2 kilometers, 0.3. Makes you wonder what's going on there. 1 kilometer, 0.2 magnitude. You know, so it's not strong, not big, but doing its thing. And here we've got a couple of other ones here. This is from yesterday, 10 clicks down, 0.8. So I'm not going to worry about that one. We do have this little red one here that would have been real fresh. 1311 today, 6 kilometers down, 0.1. But that one is not so interesting. Let's have a look at this guy here. This is fresh, 8:43 a.m. 3 kilometers down, a 1.4. And then we see it has a little friend that came along at 10:12, and it was a 0.5 at 6 kilometers down. So that's what we're seeing there. And of course, then we get down. So that's Astia area for those people who are wondering. So Astia is one of the potential eruptive volcanoes that we may see go within the year or two, and people are keeping their fingers crossed, right? They want to see it blow. It would be cool to see, and kind of in the middle of nowhere though, as far as tourists are concerned, so hard to deal with. And of course, this back here, we'll see what this is. 2.6, 6 kilometers down at 14:09 today, Iceland time. And then it had a little friend a little ways away here, 9 kilometers down, a 1.3 at 12:12. So there for lunch they were. And let's see, this one here, 12 kilometers down, 1.5 at 3:08 a.m. Iceland time. And not really scaring anything, or, you know, looking at these, they're fairly quiet and mundane. 0.6, 6 kilometers down, roughly 4:30 in the morning out there at Grimsvatn. So backing out away from that a little bit, we don't see anything major happening at Katla down here or at Hekla. We do see our swarm up here, and we'll have a look at it real quick. And what did we forgot to give Lucas his cookies, didn't we? Lucas Snow, even though he was the first guy in again, somehow, some way, we need to give him cookies. I mean, fair is fair, but I don't know how he gets in, but there, he got his cookies, just so. So he's got cookies. There you go, Lucas, you got cookies. Anyway, looking at this mess of a jumble here really makes you wonder what is going on. Some of them were more shallow than the others. Let's see what they're doing today. That one's down at 5 kilometers, a 1 magnitude. This guy here, again, 5 kilometers, 1 magnitude. What about this? Should be a little bigger. 2 kilometers down, 1.7 at 15:30, so about 3:30 Iceland time, roughly. Makes you wonder what is happening there. This one is 2 kilometers down. I don't know, 2 kilometers. Yesterday they were 3. So are we going to get something popping up here? That one was 4. This one was 4. That one was 4. But we were looking at some 3s. This one was only 1. So I'm wondering if we have something happening there. So it's always interesting to see, and I'm hoping that we'll see a volcano pop out. But hey, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, thanks for the info and shout out. You're welcome. 2-minute warning. Thanks, Kate. All right, we'll make this a little bit quicker here. So, Reykjanes Peninsula, and of course, capital city Reykjavik, and Keflavik Airport, Keflavik, Reykjanesbær, and down here, if we zoom in a little bit, you can see Grindavik, and here's the Blue Lagoon, okay, and the power plant is right beside it. We do see some small spots here, 3 kilometers down, 0.6 at 7 minutes after 3 this afternoon. This little bit bigger one here, 1.3, 4 kilometers down at 3:04 p.m. So that's kind of interesting. I'll leave the other ones here. This is always the same kind of thing. 6 clicks, 1.3, 1.2, 8 clicks down, one more. Okay, 6 kilometers down, 1.3. But what interests me, of course, are these ones here, even though they are a little bit further down. This is not Hagi, the valley, and this is not Kriki. And the parking lot is about here, and that's kind of, yeah, the parking lot would be right there. So these earthquakes are pretty close to the parking lot. And this one is 1.4, 6 kilometers down at 10:30 today, Iceland time. That's fairly good size, but it's way down. 5 kilometers down, a 1 magnitude. And let's see, this guy here, again 10:30, and 0.7, 6 kilometers down. So nothing that's going to say, hey, we're going to have an eruption right here. 5 kilometers down, 0.3 on that one. And as we move up, we go into the valleys here. This is Geldingadalur, and what they call upper or southern Maridalur, and this is Maridalur Valley along here. These are interesting little quakes here, 7 kilometers down, 0.8 in magnitude. It's the area that's interesting because the fissure runs along this path here roughly. So this guy here, 5 kilometers down, and 0.4. So we'll zoom out a little bit. We do see this little bit of swarming over here. We had some of that yesterday as well. And these guys are all about the same size. And I'm not sure if it's going to really make much of a difference looking at them. But it's interesting to see something is moving underneath there. So when you see that, it's indicating that there's something there. What is the closest tremor sensor? Does it show the increase in noise? No. You're probably better off to take a look at past and present drum roll charts rather than our other ones. It would be easier to see on there. So if you had some of the drum roll from before, you could take a look. Earthquakes, yeah, actually, isn't there 2 links in that? I thought there was a couple of links there. Oh, if you type in rumble chart. Yeah, I got it. Oh, or did I? No, somebody did. Okay, in the rumble chart, that second one, if you take a look at that one, the high pass, that would be easier to actually kind of gauge it on that and keep an eye on that one. So that's kind of what I think you'd be able to do. I haven't been able to kind of track anything here. Don't have time to do that. Somebody's telling me Pepsi yet. Please do consider subscribing if you feel that we've earned it. And on that friendly note, I am going to go take a break. Please don't go away. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And hopefully I'm back. Hopefully people can hear me. BBC Reformed, welcome back. Are you planning a trip to what? No, which one in the world? What? I'm gonna go to Mount St. Helens for sure. I'm still pondering a second choice as well. So Mount St. Helens will be a definite, and we'll see what happens with my second choice. I hear. Okay, wonderful. Anyway, I see a few more people did pop in. Frank McLeod, I don't know if I said hi to you. BMAT, William, 5x5, thank you, and glad to have you back on board. Let's see, Craig Thor also made it in. Good to see you. And let's see, Storm Chaser we got earlier there. Welcome back anyway. And Robert Frary, I think we might have had you as well. Ez in the house, good to see you there. And if I did miss anyone, I do apologize. I try to say hi to everyone here. So glad to have you all on board. There's Paul, welcome. And that's not Paul as in Paulzilla, but Paul as in Venezio. Venezia. Ziao. Zeno. Boy, oh boy. Never mind. I give up. I'm going to leave it. But thanks. Thanks for joining. Easier to type, yes. Or a lot easier just to say, hey, Paul. And have to remember, if I'm talking to Paul Zilla, I'll have to add Zilla on the end. Hi, Paul. I'm Mr. Zilla. Oh, there we go. Let's see, how's he is? Veneziano. Paul Veneziano. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Thank you. Epididdymouse also made it in. Good to see you. And you might have second choice near Mount St. Helens. Just heard there's some deformation. Oh, down at the Three Sisters. You know, Epididdymouse, I keep hearing that. They keep talking about the bulge. Okay. And people are going down there looking for a bulge out by the Three Sisters. And I don't know what's going on. But if the Three Sisters do go, then Larry Vladica is going to have a front row seat. We'll go to his house and set up cameras. So if Larry's here, he better be forewarned. Because we can see him from his place. We can mount the PTZs right on his roof there, and we'll have a good clear shot. Might have to get a chainsaw though. New info as of today, Doc. Oh, okay. Well, Epididdy, that is new then. Yeah. Mr. Zilla, it would be a personal issue, but many people go looking for it, and many people are just disappointed when they don't really see it. The bulge is a much larger area, and you could be standing on it and not realize it. So, eruption, good. Another Mount St. Helens, no. Well, it's not that far from Mount St. Helens, put it that way, Linda. It's... if the Three Sisters are just a little further south. Earth Master had a video on it today. Okay, I will have to see if I can locate that afterwards, Epididdymouse. That is very kind of you, and thank you. So, yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool if we had two going off at the same time out there. Really cool. Hope you do a live stream from top Mount St. Helens. we'll send you some cash to help your trip. Looking for, well, let's just ease up with sending anything for right now. We still have to get a definite date into place. So it is going to be one of those things. Got to take a look and see exactly where it is. Definitely visit Rainier, okay, some general area of Washington State. You can go down the Columbia. No, Pavel, it's going to be a weekend visit. Trying to limit my time away from things, okay? So it's going to be a short trip. I'm not planning a week's vacation down in there, so it'll be 3 or 4 days at the most, and out of there. So, but if we have 2 volcanoes, then I may make it a little bit longer. So it is pretty cool. Daryl R says, I'm so down for a trip with y'all. Okay. Well, that might be cool. We'll see what happens, but we'll have to do the thing first, and of course that is to get things set in stone as to when it's going to actually happen. And it's still too early for me to really plan this out because I'm still, of course, looking for employment, and that will be one of the stipulations that I have to throw in there, that I do need to have a little bit of extra time off for that in the upcoming things. So go to the lava tubes on St. Helens. There's miles of lava tubes there. It's called the Ape Cave. How's cell reception inside the Ape Cave? That's my biggest worry. Can't live stream from inside. That would be tricky. End up having to set up repeaters or something. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we'll talk about that later on in life, I guess. We'll see how things go. For right now, it is going to be just carrying on with what we see now and working on getting around. So anyway, all went a little bit quiet again. We'll see more puffs of steam coming up very quickly here. And of course, they got it on, I'm not sure which geyser that one is, but it is blowing out there pretty good. So steam bath, anyone? You can smell like sulfur after you leave there, and you'll all be good. So let's see what else we got. I want to see if Fuego made it back. Let me take a look and see if we've got still no Fuego. Okay, so Fuego is off our list for today. Popocatépetl is in the clouds, so it's not giving us a heck of a lot to look at. And of course, I'm not going to dwell on the geysers too much here. So let's see if we go back to Indonesia and see what's going on there. Of course, that's Merapi, and we already had a look. It looks a little bit calmer now. The clouds have cleared a little bit, so obviously not doing too much. And if we pop back over to its neighbor Semeru, which is in eastern Java, whereas Merapi is in central Java, and looks pretty peaceful and quiet there as well. So, and just so you can see what it looks like, that's Popocatépetl. That's why I say I don't think we're gonna have any luck with that. Okay, so not very good visibility here today, and of course our other streams, when we take a look at what's happening there, Stromboli is out of the picture, and of course Ragnar well, Ragnar, this is still from earlier, of course, 6 p.m. At Ragnar. I just want to see if we can try to refresh this other one here. Where was I going? Oh, I know where I was going. I was going to have a look and see if we can see Etna. And, yeah, no. No, even Etna is not showing us anything. So, Black Bali, yeah, Stromboli, Black Bali. Yeah, definitely Blackna. Yeah, this is Blackna. Blackna. Yeah. Yeah, nothing. So I'm not happy with what we're seeing, but I'm not the one who controls the weather, you guys. So it is kind of unfortunate, but I wish I had more stuff that we can look at. Let's pop over and we're going to take a look at our volcano map anyway. And hey, that's, oh, got it on the right one. Perfect. Okay. I was wondering what the heck was going on here, but I got it on the right one there, and get my mouse onto it. There we go. Some of the quakes, you see some action here. I'm going to actually refresh this because some of these don't show up properly here. We had some earthquakes. Hang on, this is still loading. Give it a second or two. Yep, still loading. Generalized earthquakes, we'll go to this one first. And that kind of gives you the entire planet. And you can see where the bigger ones are. Red ones, of course, are the fresh quakes. And if you go down, and this is Java here, and you can see Indonesia 4.4 there, that's very fresh. This one 4.7, definitely shaking a little bit, but nothing too crazy. If we zoom in, this is just north of New Zealand, and they've got a continuous amount of quakes happening right there. I think that's a volcano underneath there. And Hunga Tonga would be out about here if we zoom into it, and it is. And that's what we're seeing. These are the older ones from a few days ago. So everything about the same size, 4.6 to about a 5. So right in that area, this is a little bigger, 6.2 out there. Not sure, that doesn't show anything on the map indicating any tsunamis, so it's all good. And this guy, again, nothing. So that's what's happening out there. And let's go over to the other map. Yeah, it's good now. Yep. So if we zoom in a little bit, and we'll get into North America real quick here. And 8 hours ago, 4.5 north of Medford, Oklahoma. And that's interesting to see. That one's getting a little bit big. Usually they're smaller than that, so quite unique. Volcanoes here, of course, you can see Popocatépetl just south of Mexico by about 70 kilometers. They did have a 4.2 magnitude quake 30 minutes ago down in Mexico. And let's see, we got other earthquakes. Fuego is there, Guatemala. And we go further down. The one Messiah in Nicaragua is active. And then we have these other ones here. I guess this Turabal, or whatever it is. Anyway, that one, if I recall, that was yellow the other day. They've moved it up to an orange status, I think. So December 29th. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Okay, they did it a while ago. Anyway, Wolf Volcano was out there, the red one, on the Galapagos. It is still active and hot. And then Fernandina is still sitting quiet. We'll zoom out a little bit on that, and we'll see. There's our Hawaiian stuff. right there, and 5 hours ago a 4.0. Did you guys feel that 4.0 out there in Hawaii? What is it? Pahala, Hawaii, or Pehala, Hawaii. Just curious. Anyway, you can see Hunga Tonga right there. They're showing more 5.3. That's interesting. Wonder if they show it if we go to the other side. Yeah, like that. All right. I'm gonna zoom in on that a little bit and see what else they're showing down there. 4.0, 4.4, 15 and 16 minutes ago. This guy 5.1. So we just seen that. That's getting pretty close to that Hunga Tonga area, and pretty neat. We know we have active volcanoes here. I've seen some of the plumes or the SO2 off-gassing from these, so we know that they are active. And of course Simaru here, and Merapi right there on Java, and Taal right there. And even though Taal was had a burp over the weekend there, they still have it listed as just a yellow. So I don't know. I think they should update it to orange if that sucker's going to go. But we definitely got to be careful with that one. Okay, let's zoom out just a little bit, and I wanted to zoom back in here and see what is actually right there. Looks like Yemen 15 minutes ago, and that's 10 kilometers down. Gulf of Aden area, or Arabian Sea, if you want to call it that. That is the playground of the pirates. So yeah, that gives you an idea what's going on there. And of course, this is Erta, lovely volcano in the ground, which is basically a gas, big, huge Bunsen burner. Anyway, other volcanoes, Etna there in Italy, or on Sicily actually, and Volcano in between, and then you've got Stromboli, which we can't see, and of course they're showing Campi up on Italy itself, and that one is in a yellow status, so that one's not a big deal. This guy here, of course, is our La Palma, Cumbre Vieja, and it is in a yellow, and they did remove one of our good ones from here, and I do believe it was Katla that was on there before as well. This one here, Frager del Fiol, of course, is Ragnar, and Astja, self-explanatory, it is Astja. So that kind of gives you a lowdown on what's going on. You can have a look at this map yourselves if you like. You can download it, and again, it's Volcano World. That 4.0 happened 5 hours ago. I was driving around sightseeing. Oh, and did you feel it though, Paul? That's the question. Was your car a-shaking? That's the big thing. Was your car a-shaking, or do you have a loud muffler and it shakes anyway? Just curious, Paul. All right, SpaceX today. Yes, SpaceX shot up that rocket, and I watched the launch and I watched the landing of the booster. Looked beautiful. I don't know what happened to the rest. No, you didn't feel anything, Paul? Okay, cool. A 4.0 earthquake like that would be tough to notice while driving. Yeah, that's why I say, you know, does he have a loud muffler or not? You can't tell. And 4.0, that's the area where you're really not feeling it that much yet, but it depends on where it's located and the intensity rather than the magnitude, right? So intensity is a slightly different way of feeling it, and that's the big thing. So you could have a 4.0 with an intensity of about 3. So Craig Thor, lava please, somewhere. I'm looking for lava. I want lava too. I really, really do. I can't help it. I got no lava. What the heck do you want me to do, lava? It's break time. The only thing I can do is leave it here somewhere and hope that we get something blowing up. Popocatépetl is not working. Fuego is not there. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, okay. Not my 2021 Ford Bronco, but my Dodge truck sounds like an 18-wheeler. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I wish I really could throw some lava on there, and unfortunately, I don't have that power, and we don't have anything happening. So, it is one of those things. So, anyway, it is break time for me, and I am going to leave it on this one here unless I see something else come back with fury and fire and lava. And I've checked again to see if Fuego came back. No, it didn't. It's probably got the same issue as Popocatépetl with the heavy clouds down there. So anyway, for those people who do like this show, and if you've hit the like button, that's great. If not, please consider doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you want to see more, please do give that a quick shot as well on the subscribe button, as well as hitting the bell notification. And hopefully we will have volcanoes with lava flowing. And right now, it's one of those times where we don't see any. So, unfortunately, I am not one to make things happen. Tetra, you can't be doing that. I can't give you highlights on Cumbre Vieja when I have none. Okay, that takes time to put together and keep going. Literally takes hours and hours of editing. All right. So anyway, what's going on? No buzzkill. Yeah. All right. I'm not sure what that was about. Anyway, be good, you guys. I am going to go take a break. After we come back from the break, we will have bacon seeds. I promise. We got those, for sure. And on that note, I'll be back in 5. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the second hour of our Volcano Eruption live stream where we don't have any volcanoes erupting and showing us live lava. Okay, I got the microphone back on. Yes, we got the mic back on, man. All right, Sharon Stewart, I hear you. Thank you, Sharon. Glad that you guys are still here, and as I promised, it is bacon seed time, so we shall go there and do that. I did look at the other thing there. Somebody said there was a 3.8 at Ketla. I'm not seeing it on the one map, but we'll take a look. Wow. Where's this guy at? 3.69, and that's not at Ketla. That's over at the that swarm. We'll take a look at that right away. First, we'll do bacon seeds. So, of course, everybody's been saying these are Holstein pigs with the black and white spots. Either that or it's a Dalmatian pig. One of the two. I don't know if Dalmatian is more appropriate or if it's a Holstein. Holstein's got bigger patches. Dalmatian's got smaller spots, I think. So it is a bacon seed, though, and he's got kind of a dirty nose. He's been rooting around. Anyway, we'll get to something a whole bunch cuter, and here it is. This is a lovely looking little guy. And he's enjoying where he's at. He's got a smirk on his face. And what? Defocused piglet. Dr. Fox defocused piglet. No, piglet? Yeah, I don't know about piglet. But anyway, this looks happy. And I think it's pretty cool. Content, yeah, absolutely. And you know, when you see that kind of a smile on an animal, you know that they got to be feeling good, right? So, plus the fact that he's got his eyes closed, doesn't look like he's suffering at all. Here's a couple that are playing games, or I don't know what they're doing, kissing out in public or something. Oh, kissy, kissy, piggy, piggy. All right, so we'll leave that one be, and we'll go to our final one here. And that seed feels love. Yeah, yoga pigs, sharing secrets. Maybe. All right. And here's the cutest one, and this is the awe moment. So, yes, indeed, it's another Holstein pig. Or Dalmatian, if you will. And it is absolutely gorgeous to see. You know, again, another smile, and love the bacon seeds, you guys. It really is. It's awesome. Piggy, if you're listening, thank you kindly. And Piggy, actually, I'm hoping that you're sleeping and you didn't hear me. We'll see what happens. That's what I'm hoping, is that she fell asleep. She hasn't been getting good sleep. Anyway, let's go back over to these earthquake maps here. And where was I? I think it's this one here. And this is what I just looked at when I popped open the screen. And I thought to myself, well, that should be pretty cool. Come on, switch. I told you to switch. There we go. So all of a sudden we see a big spot that we hadn't seen before. And I'm kind of going, wow, that looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to refresh that just to make sure that that big spot is in the right place and everything. And yeah, apparently it is. And let's see where it shows this. So that's not the right one. Let's see. There we go. All right. So 3.69 and 4.01 kilometers down. And of course, that is in that cluster area. So that is a fair size quake, and that can be doing something there. So if we zoom in a little bit and take a look at these other new quakes, these are very, very fresh that we see in here. This happened just a few minutes ago. Again, this is probably an aftershock. That is a 2.5, 1.1 kilometers down. This one is 0.7 of a kilometers down, 2.5. I think we may be on the verge of having an eruption here somewhere. Okay, 1.1 kilometers down, 2. Okay, so very hard to say. And these are all just very, very recent. So is Iceland going to have another volcano pop open up here? That is very, very likely. Okay, 1.8 on that one, 1.8 on that one, 1.1 on that one. What are these other ones here? This 1.6, 5 kilometers down. This one is 1.1. Where's this guy? 7 kilometers down. So some smaller ones a little further down. And it really does make a guy wonder what the heck is going on. Here's the other one out here. And this, I think, is what they were thinking might have been from Katla, but it isn't, and it shows it out here in the water. 1.1 kilometers down, 3.1 on the magnitude on that one. This is 0.9 right beside Katla, and that is 6.7 kilometers down. So I'm not sure that, what was the date on that one? Oh, that was brand new, fresh as well. So, oh, we just got another one up on the top here, 3.1, and that one is, where is it? 3.1. No, it hit it on us. It hit it on us. Click on it again. It's in there. We might have to do that. There we go. Oh, things are updating here. Come on, we can do it. There, 3.3. Okay, that just happened. So 3.1 and a 3.3. Just like that. Boom, boom. All right. So we may be seeing some activity here that is going to show an eruption. I don't know yet. We are awful close. When we see it 1.1 kilometers down, it doesn't take that much time to push up and through. Keep refreshing, Doc. No, this thing updates automatically, Tetra, just so you understand. We don't need to refresh. It does it by itself, okay? So it is very cool to see and watch it, and maybe we will get something there. All of a sudden we've got a few more quakes over here as well, and that is interesting because this is Ragnar here, and these are all fairly new. This was from a few hours ago, but I think a lot of these are new. Oh, hang on. That's today's. That's today's as well. Why didn't it show it on the other map? Makes me curious. 10 kilometers down on that one. And, you know, this is where it's always nice to cross-reference and check things when you see that. That one is a little interesting, 0.37, and it's only 135 meters down. Okay, that's always interesting. But there's only one that's that close. 1.6 up there. What's this other one? yeah, something is moving around in Iceland for sure. So looking at what we've got there, so we all of a sudden we've got a lot more showing up. But definitely going to have to keep an eye on what's going on here, because that is pretty big. Definitely 3.69, 4 kilometers down on that one. So I don't know if something's cracking open or what the deal is, or if it got a surge or sploosh or something. And we're gonna keep an eye on it though. So pretty awesome to see, and kind of scary in a way. We had another 2.6 in that same area. So this guy here, that's kind of interesting. 3.3 kilometers down on that one. But it's these guys here, 1.1 kilometers. And then you see here another one, 1.1 kilometers on this guy. Same with this, this, and this, and this. So, you know, it's starting to come up higher and higher, right? And once we see them a half a kilometer up, we know it's going to pop the top. Scott Hardman also made it in. Welcome. And anyway, that's what Iceland is looking like right now for earthquakes. Ooh, we had a bigger one out here as well. I think we looked at that one. 2.565, just about 6 kilometers down. I didn't see that one though. I thought it was. Oh yeah, that's the two out there, and Grimsvatn is right here. So pretty cool, pretty interesting, and yeah, wow. All of a sudden we got a little bit of fun going on. Anyway, while we're looking at that, let's pop over to our other friendly place, and that is La Palma. And we do see the earthquake map for La Palma, and nothing major going on here. We've got a fresh one out here in the water, but the rest look like they're all below 2, with the exception of that one hiding underneath here. And it is a 2.1, and again, that was from a couple days ago. This is set for 3 days, so what we're seeing here is 3 days worth of quakes, and it is not very much. ESD, New Zealand has been having a lot of earthquakes lately. Is there a volcano to talk about? The earthquakes are there. I don't know about talking about that volcano. I don't know too much about that one. That might be on one of those things I want to have a look at in the future. And if we go over to the volcano map, we can kind of look at that. I just want to get onto the right one. There we go. And of course it's right down in here. This area here is our Hunga Tonga stuff, up a little higher there. So there's Hunga Tonga, and we're not seeing the earthquakes up there so much. We're seeing them here. And let me refresh this map. Actually, then we'll have the latest and greatest as well, rather than looking at older stuff. Okay, if we zoom in, there we go. So this is White Isle Volcano. That one is not active right now in New Zealand, but I don't know what's out here. Have we got something out here that's under the water? Or is there an island there with a volcano? Or is it this little guy there? I know this is the one that blew up and hurt all those people, isn't it? Or is it this one here? Anyway, as it says here, Kermatic Islands, and they are very, very volcanic. So, might be this, that's a smudge on my screen. 15 minutes ago, for that, 5.1, 5.3, 27 minutes ago, 5.3, 15 minutes ago, 5.1, 16 minutes ago. 4.8, 16 minutes, and 26 minutes for that 4.5. So fair size shakers all in one spot real quick. Always makes you wonder what's going on, right? So pretty awesome, pretty cool. And I don't know what else is there. I think this is the only volcano that's around here that would have any influence on it, unless it's on one of the islands in here. And I haven't actually looked closer up. Maybe we can see better on here if we zoom in a little bit. There's that cluster. And does it tell us what island this is? Creek Crater. I think this is the one that blew apart. I'm not sure. Doesn't have a name on it. Darn it. I wish they'd label things. There's another little island here. Not much of an island. I think this might have been the one that blew up. We had a picture of that before. So, interesting to see. I'll have to do a little bit more investigating to see what's actually in the water there. So, pretty cool. Canada's country, remember everyone hit that thumbs up, blah blah blah, and the credits go to Dr. Fox. And yes, that's the best way to help this channel out. If you can hit that like button, it does a whole bunch, and that's the best way to really help us grow and continue to grow. Today might be a slow day when it gets into lava and things like that, but you know, we've had those days before, and we don't really expect them to be like that every day. So hopefully we will be seeing something happening somewhere, either tomorrow, next day, that kind of thing. And always keep your chin up when we're looking at these things, right? We know there's going to be days that there's really nothing happening. Let's see if we go back to here. Yeah, this one, so it doesn't tell you there. Vanuatu is one of the ones that we were supposed to keep an eye on. And I'm not sure if it's Eoba or the other one here, Imbrim. I think it's the top one that they were saying could possibly have some issues. Yasur is another one that is primed for popping, so this could actually erupt anytime quite violently. And I think that's just about it. I'm looking at where we're at here. Okay, let's see. Can we find anything that has any lava? I'm looking for lava. And oh, we got stars at Popocatépetl, but we don't have a volcano. All right, starting to clear up there. So maybe we'll get. Oh, hang on, what's that flying out of there? It's a spaceship. It's a UFO coming out of Popocatépetl. They're leaving. It's too cloudy there. You guys can see that. I hope you can see it on the screen. I don't need to circle it, do I? It's going to be gone. My crayon's working? No, my crayons aren't working. Whiteboard, copy, remove, paste. There we go. Ah, it's in the clouds. Darn it. Okay, anyway, UFO gone. Yeah. ISS, I don't know if it was the ISS. It's going the wrong way. ISS would go the other way, to the right-hand side. If I'm not mistaken, from the way this is set. But, you know, it could be. Let's take a quick perusal over to the other ones here and see if we have something maybe happening. We've got more lenticular clouds wrapping themselves around Merapi. And I think I'll leave it here and go for my break. Demetrius, UFO, well, if you can't identify it, it is technically an unidentified flying object, right? Or at least so we assume. Just because you don't know what it is doesn't mean it's an alien. All right, so on that friendly note, enjoy the lenticular cloud, which also looks like a UFO, wrapped around Merapi, and I am going to go take a 5 minute break. So please don't go away, keep smiling, and what's with all that food fighting going on earlier? All right, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away, you guys. Thanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on just as the computer started revving up here. I don't know why. Perfect timing, I guess. Anyway, what was it? I was reading a comment that I thought was very interesting, and it was John Dean talking with Linda. Of course, it says, okay, at times I question our being intelligent. And you know what, John? You are very, very right in that perception. If we look at it this way, if we are only one point ahead of chimpanzees, as an example, even though we do consider ourselves that much ahead, even if we call it 5% better than chimpanzees as far as the development of the mind and all that stuff, regardless, we look at chimpanzees as an inferior species. We don't equate them as equals, right? And if we turn around, we take the average intellect of the humans, and we had some being who happened to come here from some distant planet, and they had started their evolution perhaps 500,000 years earlier than ours, and they are that much more advanced. What do you think they would think of us when we were here, right? And it's always one of those things. But let's not run around calling people foolish or stupid or anything like that. Let's just keep it as it's an interesting concept and thought pattern, and you can definitely think about these things to see what might happen. Anyway, we were looking at Merapi here, and I figured I'd zoom in a little bit on the earthquake map, and not the earthquake map, but the volcano map, since it does show where it is there in Java. So I'm going to pop to that just for a second, even though things got fuzzy there, I don't know why, and I will fix that up while I'm doing the other thing here. Let's see, that one is still in the right spot. This one is here. Why did this one get so fuzzy? Another one of YouTube's funny things. Anyway, I don't know if it's YouTube or just the setup. So what you're looking at here, of course, this is Indonesia, one of the islands. If we zoom out a little bit more, you can see a little bit more of it, and there you go. So when you zoom in, of course, central Java, and this is where Merapi is located. You can see it there. There's actually another volcano just behind it, and there we're zoomed in, and you can see what it looks like. And so this one back here, from what I understand, is dormant, and Merapi is the action one. And if we zoom in a little bit more, one of the things in the zoomed in versions, I'm looking at all these roads here, and we got people living really close to this, and unfortunately it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it, but that does show you pretty well where things are there, and what the contours are like. So pretty big mountain when you get right up to it, and we're looking here 2,900 meters. So it is fairly tall, definitely, Mount Merapi, and that's where it is. What is this, Pancake Merapi picture? No, they don't show the picture. Darn it! I want to see a pancake. Okay. Anyway, that's where that is. And like I said, if you go over here, this is Simeru, the neighbor, and there's a few other volcanoes in between, so that are inactive. So that's where Simeru is, down on the other end. And of course, when you're looking at this, you see how many other volcanoes there are in this area. You see spots everywhere. This entire area, just one volcano after another, basically. You know, calderas everywhere. And kind of makes you wonder, so what the heck happened there? So, great fun. Okay, caught a UFO coming out of Mexico City volcano. There you go. Miss Lobo Bob, welcome, and glad to have you here. Let's see. We'll get out of this. Anyway, this was just a little close-up view of the volcano map there, and gives you a little bit better idea what was going on. Anyway, if we scoot all the way back over here to North America, we did see a little quake here. Not sure when that happened. Let's move that. There we go. 32 minutes ago. 4.2 down by Panama. So that might help out with some get up and go for those guys. And this one was 4.2 as well, 30 minutes ago in Mexico. I almost swear that was from yesterday. Not 42 minutes ago, unless there's another one 30 minutes ago. Yeah. 22nd, 31st. Yeah, that's when it is. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, let's see. We'll go back around and see what our volcanoes are doing. And not very good visibility at Ragnar right this very second, so we will leave that one be. And we'll pop all the way over to Japan. And Sakurajima, not Samaru, Sakurajima in Japan is still smoking quite a bit. And it is quite visible. You see the big ball puffed up there in the thing. It's pretty awesome to see here. So obviously we know it's got some burping and some activity, and we'll have to keep an eye on it. Hopefully that gas will continue to go upward and not come down onto the people. This area is all populated, so you can see that there are buildings and shoreline stuff all over the place. So if that goes, definitely could have some issues with the people right around it. Let's pop over to back down to Indonesian areas, or actually the Philippines, and that is Taal. And we are not seeing as much steam coming off of Taal. Yeah, all that smoke, yet no lava. And that is unfortunately the way it is. Usually we do get a lot more smoke than we do lava, but wish we seen that lava flowing. That's kind of what everybody wants to see. So anyway, quiet there at Taal, and it is getting dark in Yellowstone Park, so we will leave Yellowstone be. And I want to see if we can get Etna on there again. And Etna in full screen. No, Etna is not going to be. Etna is not very good looking in full screen. There's Etna. Unfortunately, it is not a good day today. 2:45 a.m. over there. So very dark, very cloudy. We don't even see the stars, or barely. So we do have some smoke there, unfortunately. Not able to see anything. And pop back over to Merapi, and our lenticular cloud is almost completely gone. Only a sliver of it left. That's amazing how quickly that can disappear. Interesting phenomena, and poof, it's gone. Temperature change, and it does its thing. So kind of does that. And oh, hey, how come we got all that smoke coming off of Simaru? Is Simaru doing something? That's interesting. We'll maybe keep an eye on it for a second or two. and or we'll come back to it, and wanted to throw that on. Ooh, we can see some light coming through the clouds, and it does look like Popocatépetl too has a whatchamacallit cloud there. I just said it 100 times here. Lenticular cloud. There, that's it. That's the word I was searching for. And unfortunately, we're not seeing through the clouds. So pretty cool though to see the stars there. This one is actually pretty good for stars at night, and usually when it just gets dark, you see a lot of satellites happening. Yeah, UFO turned on lights. Possibly Pavel definitely could have, but we are unsure if that's what happens. And I wanted to check one more thing here to see if we have what our Alaskan guys are looking like here. And I don't think we got the greatest pictures in Alaska either. So let's see, last 12 hours on that one. Whoop. It's all black. Oh, actually we do get to see it. So I will see if we can get that on the screen, and at least we will have a look at which one is this? This is the one that I have so much fun pronouncing. I like the way they put it on here though. They call it the semi-setu webcam. So I will see if we can get that on the screen for you. And give me a second or two. I'll leave it on Popocatépetl till I find my proper page for it. And I do believe, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It changed it. Push it back live there. All right, we're getting it there. Back to Popocatépetl, and I will see what this one is, and see if I can get. No, won't work. All right, I will just add it so we can have a quick look at it, and that should be pretty cool. So. All right, so let's pop up to Alaska. We don't see any lava in it, but okay, what is the light? Craig Thor, those were UFOs. This is our wonderful, oh, how the heck do you pronounce it? Oh, I'm not even going to try. It's Semi-Sopochnoi. Semi-Sopochnoi. Anyway, that's actually not a bad looking pic. And if we back up a little bit, we can see a few of the other shots. You can see that that volcano is active. It is smoking and definitely doing its job. A little bit more black smoke coming out there. And hard to see in some of the shots, but it is definitely active and smoking. So definitely doing something. And that's kind of a nice silhouette. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's it for good pictures of that one. And if we play it forward, that's what it looks like. So, and that's it. That's the current picture on that one. So that looks actually pretty good. So, and then current picture shows me that, which is back into the darkness. So we will leave it there. And oh, come on. There. Why is it not doing that? There we go. All right, I fixed it. Looks Okay, so you wrote it in Russian, Pavel. I don't know if that's going to help me. Semi so po Soponia. Semi so 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 is it S or and no? Oh boy, even in Russian it's hard. Я не говорю по-русски. Я знаю только несколько слов. По-английски. Спасибо. English, please. Okay, so send me some Pepsi. No way, not sending you any Pepsi. By the way, there's 2 bunnies eating right now. Just so you know. And we will work on that. No speaks die Deutsch? Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Ich spreche nicht Russisch. There we go. What, Doc? Yeah, Sarah. Exactly. You don't want to do that. Oh boy, Doc is waxing Russian. No. Actually, yeah, I have a few Russian words. That's all. That's all. Nothing to worry about. I don't speak fluent Russian. So anyway, today laid spelling bad. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was an English only channel. Sarah Miles, it is. It is. That was just telling people to do it in English only. So, in a different language. So that's all cool. But we like it. A little bit of fun, you guys. Someone to pay the lava workers. Wow. William, that is an awesome $49.99 super chat. You are a very generous man. Thank you very kindly. B match. And $49.99. That is wonderful, B man. Thank you for that super chat. Do appreciate that that support, William. That is awesome. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and he throws that in just right at the very last few minutes here. So really awesome. Something to pay the lava workers, I hope. And we'll see how things go. Yeah, actually, while I have you all here as captive audience, I've been thinking about this, and people were bugging me already a few times. Loken Simon, your Deutsch sounds very sexy. Ach, das ist doch wunderbar und schön. Anyway, okay, what I've been thinking about here was the membership thing. And I don't know what to really do with it to set it up. Now, one of the things, of course, is you get some fancy emojis that we can put in there. That would be one of the perks for members. But I'm trying to figure out what else I can throw in there to make it worthy of some kind of a membership. So, Linda, ooh la la. Sorry. Try to talk and swallow at the same time doesn't work sometimes. So, hey, it's not supposed to be buffering. That's not on my end. It's sending out very well here. So, all cool. Free crayon per month. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of a benefit to doing a membership thing. So I'm really kind of not sure, what all we can do. Talk, swallow, laugh, choke. Yeah, that's about it, Linda. And it happens quite regularly. Nancy Buchanan, this is the first time this winter I will need my snow plug or snow plow guy. Ooh, Nancy, sorry to hear that. The snowman. You need a snowman. Snowcano every month. I don't know, Daryl. I was thinking about that too, and I'm not sure how well that would go over. Of course, that would be good for half the year. I don't know what we do for the other half of the year. We can torture neighbors as a membership perk. Torture Nightbot. There could be. Yeah, I don't know how we can do that. Pardon? Yeah. Look and Simone. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Pepsi and Mentos. Yeah, we can definitely do that, but we gotta wait till it warms up outside. It's always horrible when it's too cold. So we can definitely consider that. Mind you, I wouldn't want to waste really good Pepsi on something like that. I think maybe what we would do is sacrifice what? Door piggy? We need a door piggy? No, what I was gonna do is sacrifice some Coca-Cola for that, but would be pretty cool. Road trips, well, definitely road trips is something I keep thinking of. Kevin Haynes, thank you kindly for that $5 super chat, and that's awesome. Haynes, just writing that down, and pretty cool. So, but yeah, getting back to the membership thing, like, I mean, I'm trying to, like, I've looked at a bunch of them, and some are really crazy with some of the levels that they create, and some of the amounts of dollars that they're trying to get out of people, and I'm not trying to do something that's going to be so ineffective or costly that people can't afford it. So like something realistically, and thinking like the $2 or $3 type of membership fee for one tier, and maybe have 3 tiers or something in the future in total. So bubblehead, what? We want a Dr. Fox bubblehead? One of those nodder kind of things? Is that what you're saying? A nodder? DJ did a really good job. Maybe we can use his thing to make one. That would be pretty cool. Merch. Yeah, I definitely want to do... I've been looking at that more as well as Linda, is to do the merch. And I was thinking too, there we got Gina, whatever is history, Maximova, Dina Maximova, Das Vidanya, Dina Maximova. Unhidden, too many cooks in the soup. That's okay. Dina Maximova is a nice. Have a nice day. Dobre den. Who got a 3D printer? Not me. That would be cool. Print my own. Yeah, I think that'd be neat. But then you'd have to color them, because you want the nice colors on there. Anyway, it's food for thought. I just thought I'd throw that out at you guys, and just kind of pondering the idea, right? And I definitely still want to do the merch thing and push on that. And I've got a few more things. I don't know about bumper stickers, Grandma B. Not quite as effective anymore, and I don't know if they even sell them in the merch stores here. I know they have things like mouse pads and stuff like that you can get. And I think a nice volcano scene on a mouse pad would be pretty cool. T-shirts, of course, coffee cups, and yeah, you could get some fridge magnets too. Lots of members want a bubblehead. Oh, okay. Well, I think we might be able to work on something there, and we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, love car magnets. Cool. The volcano mobile, maybe, eh? Anyhow, I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. We'll go around one more time real quick and see what we've got happening, just to see if anything else popped up. Rechecked. Fuego is still offline. Going back to Popocatépetl. The clouds are still visiting us. We do see some stars on the left-hand side, but they too will soon be gone. And back over to, hey, what happened there? Deformity. I don't know what happened there. My pictures are gone wild. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to try to fix that right now, but we don't see any lava, so I'm going to pop to the next one. And I did want to go look at that again. Simaru is still smoking quite big time there. I don't know if it's smoke or if it's just developing. I stop for volcanoes bumper sticker. That would be cool. That would be really neat. Actually, that's a good idea, that one. I stop for volcanoes. I think that'd be neat. Honk if you love volcanoes. Something like that. Alright, so that's that guy. Hawaii, will have another quick peek and see if it's done anything else. We'll refresh that one just to see a little better view, but we see the lava level is dropping slightly again, and I don't know if it's going to be that way for a while. If we look at this, we'll refresh again. Yeah, you can definitely see the edge and border around the area, and still seeing our hot patch, but we also see an additional hot patch up here now. So we know that lava has traveled around there and doing its thing, but the fact that it's going down is disappointing to a degree. And of course, this last picture, hopefully that is a little better. There we go. And that kind of shows you right here what kind of depth you have on the edges, and it has dropped back down 5 or 6 inches level wise, and you can see that maybe a little less on this side. So that's kind of where that's at. That's of course our Hawaiian volcano, Kilauea, and then last we'll go back to Sakurajima, and that is in Japan, still doing its thing, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it. We will sign off on this friendly note. So thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you for throwing some of those ideas out there with the bumper stickers and stuff like that. Definitely still working on that, and I actually have been working on that quite a bit today, trying to figure out how to get the best deal and how to keep things reasonable. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here, but thank you to the wonderful super chatters, of course, BMAT, William, Kind, thank you very much, $49.99, and then of course Kevin Haynes with that $5 super chat. Appreciate you guys, awesome support, and really does help out. So thank you kindly. Also, thank you to each and every one of you for being here. For those people who haven't hit that like button yet, that is one of the best ways to help out and support. So please, if you haven't hit that like button, consider hitting it. And we would really greatly appreciate it. And on those notes, thank you to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Paul Zilla, C&D Boy, and Piggy, who I'm hoping is sleeping. Thank you kindly for being here and helping out and doing your thing. You guys are awesome as usual. So again, thank you very much. And on that note, everyone, please take care. Have yourselves a very good evening, a very good day, depending on where you are. And make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Thank you, and have a great night. Oink, oink.